Thank you guys all so much for joining me tonight at Pixel Canvas for UCLA's Demo Day. And thank you to Trish and UCLA Anderson for allowing me to host this event. We're Pixel Canvas, and we're making digital events and conferences work for a digital age, especially just sort of looking forward into the future, imagining what events will be like in 10 years, and sort of accelerating what that process is going to be like for 2020. Digital events are the next frontier. We're looking ahead and saying, oh, the industry was already moving this direction, where 96% of event organizers already had plans to live stream. And even post-COVID, as we move towards digital events, Business Insider found that they had 8 times more revenue in their digital events post-COVID-19. And so just taking a little bit of an abstraction from that, as the digital events industry moves forward, and even, post-COVID when things return to normalcy, if you aren't doing a hybrid event or a digital event, you're going to be left behind. And that comes down to a few key principles, right? So from an ROI perspective, digital events are much cheaper to produce and they have a much higher reach, allowing you to get a lot more engagement with a lot less of your money. What makes events work? And why aren't they working right now? Well, it all starts with connecting from a brand, which sort of has a lot of ideas, a product they want to sell, ideas that they want to spread, and connecting them with their audience. And to do that, you need 3 different pieces: presentations, product showcases, and an attendee networking system that lets everyone talk together, gets the event really attractive, and makes it really fun to explore. Unfortunately, the current approach is brand, presentations, attendees, right? So a brand is going to be setting up their live stream, everyone's going to watch, it's going to be sort of boring. And that's a lot of the reason why you're getting Zoom fatigue right now. So looking at a competition, it's all presentations, but with a little spin. So we've got presentations with video conferencing, hello Zoom, and hello Google Meet. This doesn't work super great because if you put 50 people in a room, no one can really hear each other, you can't really break out, and you're not going to be able to engage with the products directly. You've also got presentations with cartoony avatars. This might be looking at Verbella, Engage. A lot of times these require VR headsets, a little bit something to download, and you still can't interact with the products directly, and it puts a lot of focus on something that I don't think matters to a lot of people. And lastly, landing pages. Presentation with landing pages. These are just sort of sites that have cobbled together, your presentations, your live streams, and a bunch of web pages that you sort of have to click through individually, and it's not very good. We've had a lot of negative response from them. Wouldn't you rather attend this? This is Pixel Canvas, and you're already in it, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But you can actually walk around as if this was a 3D video game, interact with products by picking them up, and even play collaborative, really cool multiplayer games that teach the concepts that the brands are trying to show you. We're already in the market. We've done some really great events with Verizon, British Telecom, and we've got some really good stuff coming up with Activision Blizzard, Cybereason, and lastly, most importantly, Freeman. Freeman is the leading events provider in the world. They did $2.7 billion in revenue just in 2019. And being able to partner with them and take a large part of their digital marketing and digital events is really, really big for us. So we're looking forward to 2021. And of course, lastly, UCLA Anderson. So thank you guys all for being here once again. From a unit economic standpoint, it just makes a ton of sense. Physical events average $750,000 and take about 6 months to deploy, which means that a single, provider can only provide so many physical events at the same time, whereas a digital event can scale to, only cost $300K at the top line, and it only takes about 6 weeks to deploy. And especially because if you're doing multiple events, you just turn it on 6 times, 10 times, instead of having to worry about resetting everything up and, handling the event individually, multiple occasions in multiple spaces. I'd like to talk a little bit about our team. My name is Liam, co-founder and CEO. With me, I've got Joey and Kevin. And together, we were able to bring our latest product to market in under 5 months during COVID. In our previous iteration, we also made a VR game, which won an award at CES, sold really, really highly on Steam. And together, we have a total of about 14 people on the team working really, really hard. We're looking for new business and friends for future rounds. So feel free to reach out and contact me if you'd like to stay up to date. We do a newsletter every month, just sort of detailing where we are with Pixel Canvas. Thank you very much.